video, we are going to be learning how to draw a spur gear using this question. Draw a profile of involute teeth for a gear having 24 teeth and dp equal to 1.2, taking centimeter as a unit length and assuming a pressure angle of 20 degrees. So let's pick out our parameters. The question says, draw a profile of an involute teeth of a gear having 24 teeth. So number of teeth equal to 24, and dp, which is diametral pitch, which is given to us as 1.2, and a pressure angle of 20 degrees. So we are going to be calculating for the rest of our parameters, which we'll be using to draw. So first of all, we calculate for our pitch circle diameter, which is the PCD. The formula is number of teeth over diametral pitch Our number of teeth is given to us as 24 and our diametral pitch is 1.2. So calculate 24 by 1.2 is 20 centimeter, as said in the question, taking centimeter as unit length. So next we calculate for our addendum. And the formula for addendum is 1 all over the diametral pitch, which is and diametral pitch is given to us as 1.2, which is 0.83. Next we calculate for our CP. Also the addendum, let's abbreviate addendum as ADD. Addendum is 1 over dp, also equal to CP, which is our circular pitch, all over pi. So let's make CP the subject of formula to find CP. CP is equal to addendum times pi. Now addendum, we calculated for addendum earlier, which is 0.83 times pi. The answer for this is 2.61. Next off, we calculate for thickness of teeth. Which is CP, which is the circular pitch, all over 2. Circular pitch, as we calculated earlier, 6.1 all over 2, which is 1.3, all in centimeters, not forgetting. Next off, we calculate for our clearance. The formula for clearance is CP, same CP all over 20. CP given us 1.2, as calculated earlier, all over 20, 1.13. Next off, we calculate for our dedendum. Calculating for the dedendum, which is addendum plus clearance. Addendum, as calculated earlier, is 0.83 plus our clearance 0. Sorry for the error. which is 0.13. Let's do the calculation. 0.96. So after calculating all this, we calculate for our main values, which we'll be using to draw our involute seats, which is our addendum circle. Let's abbreviate that. Addendum circle, which is PCD plus 2 multiplied by the addendum. Our PCD, which is 20 as calculated earlier, plus 2 times our addendum, 0.83. Let's calculate this. 21.66. Also, we calculate for the dedendum circle, which is PCD plus minus 2 times our dedendum. 20 minus 2, dedendum is 0.96. 18.08. So given all these parameters, our main focus will be on our addendum circle, which we calculated as 21.66. The dedendum circle, 18.08, not forgetting centimeter, 1 centimeter. Our PCD, which is 20 centimeter. The thickness of teeth, which is 1.3 centimeter. So we'll be using these values to draw the spur gear. Given our parameters as we calculated earlier, we are going to be scaling the drawing so as it can enter this book. We are going to be taking a scale to reduce all these parameters. Our scale will be 1 centimeter to 0.5 units. So we are going to be reducing it by 2. So our new PCD will be 20 times 0.5, which is 10 centimeter. Our new addendum circle will be 21.66, 10.83 centimeter. And our new dedendum circle will be 18.08 multiplied by 0.5. That is 9.04 centimeter, and our new thickness will be 1.3 times 0.5, which is 0.65 centimeter. So next we scale the pressure angle. The pressure angle was given to us as 20 degrees. So 20 times 0.5 is 10 degrees. Alright. So we start by drawing a vertical and a horizontal lines which are perpendicular to each other. I'm taking the book as reference to draw this line. So we have gotten our new values from the scaling. The first thing we draw, or the first circle we draw, is the pitch circle diameter, which is the PCD. So since all these parameters are in diameters, you have to divide them by 2 to get the radius, which we are going to be using to draw here. So PCD, which is 10 centimeter divided by 2, is 5 centimeters. So using our compass, which is properly aligned, shown, we pin at 5 centimeters, measure 5 centimeters on your meter rule. Pin at the 0 point, make sure it's at the 0 point so that we can't have error in our drawings. Then we draw a circle. Then the next, we pick up our protractor, place it on top of the PCD, right on top of the PCD, and make sure it aligns with this line drawn here, aligns with the 90 degrees, and is right on top of the PCD. Now next we measure our pressure angle, which is 10 degrees. From 0 we measure 10, which is the pressure angle. Then pin at the pressure angle from the pressure angle point which we measured to this intersection here with the PCD and this line. Draw a line cutting this center, and you also place your protractor, make sure it aligns with 90 degrees and this line at 180 degrees. Measure your 10 degrees pressure angle also as here, from 90 degrees to 10 degrees here. Pin at this point here, draw a line to intersect the line we drew above here. Next we pick up our compass, pin at this center point, extend to the point of intersection of the two lines which was drawn with the pressure angle. Pin at the intersection and draw a circle. This circle which we are drawing is called the basic circle. The next we draw the addendum circle, which we calculated earlier. The addendum circle is 10.83. This is a diameter, so we convert it to a radius by dividing it by 2. So 10.83 divided by 2, our radius becomes 5.4. So we pick up our compass and measure 5.4 on our meter rule. Now we pin at the 0 point and draw the addendum circle. The addendum circle is the largest circle in the drawing. After this, next we draw our dedendum circle, which is given to us, which we calculated as 9.04. This is also a diameter, and we divide it by 2 to get the radius. So 9.04 divided by 2. Now our radius becomes 4.5. We measure 4.5 on our meter rule. Place it at the 0 point and draw. This is our smallest circle in the drawing. Alright, so after this we measure the thickness. The thickness here is given to us as 0.65. Then we measure it on our meter rule. 0.5, 0.6. 0.65 is in between 0.6 and 0.7. So from the PCD, we pin at this point from the PCD and cut it. We pin at the next point which you cut. After pinning the PCD with the measurement of the thickness of the teeth, the next we pin here, extend to the next, which is our CP. You can recall that our CP is, our thickness is CP all over 2. So the CP is thickness times 2. So we measure our CP, which is the thickness, 2 times the thickness. We are going to draw a teeth for this one here. So pin here, cut the basic circle, pin at this basic circle where we cut, and extend here and draw an arc. We do the same thing here for the next teeth, the next one which we are going to be drawing. Extend to the basic circle, pin at where we extended to, where we cut, and draw the remaining teeth. So you can see our shape of the involute teeth is forming. So the next we are going to be drawing a teeth for here. So do the same process, pin here, cut the basic circle, come back there and draw an arc. Pin at this point to the opposite side, cut the basic circle, pin back here and draw an arc. We are going to be doing the same thing for the rest of the teeth. So move to the next, cut at the basic circle, pin back here, draw an arc. Come here, cut the basic circle, pin back here, draw an arc. Same thing over here. And make sure your arcs are thick so they can be visible. Pin here to draw an arc. Same thing here. Pin back here, cut here, draw an arc. So this is the process. We'll be doing the same thing for the rest of the teeth to get our number of teeth, which is 24. Now to complete these teeth, we pin at our center of origin, extend to the top, which is the addendum, and thicken the top of the teeth. Do the same thing for the rest, thicken it. Now to complete the bottom, we add a fillet, a curve here. We didn't draw the arc to the dedendum because there will be a fillet here for clearance, for meshing teeth. The teeth are meshing. I will go down, pin at the center point, our origin, and thicken the bottom, the dedendum. You can see that our teeth, we have formed our teeth. So you can do this for the rest of the teeth to complete the number of teeth. So this is how you draw a spur gear. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.